Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when William Ruto decided to cancel the Adani deal to do with the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, Ketraco contract, and there is also questions about the Shah chief contract. There were so many questions that Kenyans raised. Yes, you've done the right thing, we do not want Adani. But then the question about those who were pushing for Adani contract, those who went for Adani, those who brought Adani to this country, those who were forcing Adani on Kenyan throat, what about them? Because there's a question about cancelling a huge contract like the JKI one. Ketraco is not a small thing. You don't just cancel like that. Because when Adani was going into a contract with Kenya, there were also some clauses that were protecting Adani. That just in case the contract is revoked or there is breach of the contract, what are the consequences? And who will take responsibility? Those are the questions that Kenyans are asking themselves today. Yes, you've cancelled. We do not want it. Correct. But then, who will take responsibility? The big question on this pipeline. So Kenyans are weighing in and giving their views, and their suggestion is that the people who brought Adani to this country, they must take responsibility. EACC must do their job, and we cannot just cancel a deal, leave it there, then again, taxpayers' money be used to deal with this issue of contract clauses.
Now, but for me, the highlight of the day was on the cancellation of the Adani deal. I think that was one of the most important things or statements that he made today at the floor of the House. Because this is an issue that has been of concern to so many people because there was no transparency in how the same was tendered and the same awarded to the said Adani. Now, the issue is this. We feel that those who are responsible for the entire process leading to the award of the tender to Adani must take responsibility. There must be accountability in whatever happened. Because one, a deal, such a huge contract, cannot just be cancelled without consequences. There will be consequences for the termination of that contract. We must pay some money because it will not just be cancelled in a casual manner, the way the president said. There will be consequences. And therefore, those who are involved in the irregularities must bite the bullet. EACC must take over this matter, investigate the process, leading to the award of a tender to someone who had integrity issues. You said yesterday America raised fundamental issues and actually they issued a warrant of arrest.
Did we have to wait until it comes from the Americans?
Absolutely, that's the question. Did we have to wait until America raised the red flag? There was a problem from the beginning, and those who were involved in the procurement process must take the ultimate responsibility because we will lose money, we will have delayed the process, our JKI is in a mess. If it was a PPP contract, then the due process should have been followed and the right person awarded so that we don't embarrass the president the way we did here, the way we see today. Yeah.
Perhaps it's something that maybe needs to be looked into deeply because I remember in the committees, the CS early on had indicated that there was no any agreement that had been entered into per se.
Actually, the reason why I'm saying this is a monument of national embarrassment is because none other than Raila Odinga, the leader of opposition, who is now in government, actually affirmed and actually approved this particular deal. Today in the morning, the CS for Energy, Opiyo Wandayi, was in the Committee of Parliament saying that this deal is okay, we shall see it through. Now what has happened? It is a slap on their face, it's an embarrassment, and those who are involved must take responsibility.
Now, as we continue the panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, there are people who worked in the Ministry of Road Transport and Infrastructure, and the Kenyan youth who exposed these people, Nelson Amanya, he talked about the majority leader in the Senate, Aaron Cheriot, who went to India. According to him, Cheriot has not come out to denounce this. That Cheriot brought Adani to Kenya. These allegations were made by Amanya. There has been a question about Kipchumba Murkomen, who was CS for roads, transport. Why was Kipchumba forcing this on our throat without consulting Kenyans? Why was he proceeding to finalize the agreement between Adani and the JKIA without involving the people? Even when we were making noise, he was still continuing to make sure that they are executing the agreement without our knowledge. Why was Kipchumba pushing for that? Now we have a big problem here. The deal has been cancelled. What about the current CS, Davis Chirchir? There were questions that were asked in the Senate, in the National Assembly about Adani, but seemingly he was here to defend Adani, but not stand for the truth, speak the truth. So who are these beneficiaries of such deals? That it is America that has to come and make noise for them to see a problem. Before the America would have prosecuted this case, the government was silent. But now Adani's shares are going down worldwide. They have been exposed. Then the president is now seeing, anaona ile hakuwa anaona. Those advising the president. Adani just got a deal here. The reality of things is that these people do take kickbacks. It is in billions because they were giving $1 trillion business. You know, JKI is worth 1.3 trillion Kenyan shillings. Yes. And you are looking at this deal, you wonder, really, do these people have money? When you say that you want to come, use the title deed to secure a loan. So you are not coming with your money. What if you get that loan, then you do not use it for the intended job, and you used our title deed? What will happen? This was a private individual, not a Kenyan, an Indian. What about if they get that loan, then they use for other things? Unaweza kuja hata umechukua loan hapa Kenya, unaenda kufanya biashara kwingine using our title deed. Unasema unafanya sasa, ingekuwa aje? These things was so much, so dangerous. And it was like this regime was so blind. So there is the issue of cancelling the tender. There is guidelines for that. There is some compensation that need to be done. Yes, we've celebrated the tender has been cancelled. Who will compensate? Kipchumba Murkomen, in my view, should take responsibility because he was in the ministry and he was too blind to see. Akakuwa paka kiziwi. Kiziwi ni mtu mwenye asikii. So he went into this without realizing what Kenyans were talking about. In my view, he should tell Kenyans more about this and how we will pay this money. He's a lawyer by profession. He was in the ministry. He knows what the law says. If they got kickbacks, they must return. Because Kenyans are talking about those who got the kickbacks. Let the EACC play their role. Let these people return the billions if they took from. Then that money can be used to settle this issue. That is what Kenyans are talking about. Aaron Cheriot should come out and tell us if what Amanya is saying is true or false. We have Davis Chirchir. The president himself, he is also responsible. He should not wait for America to say, then he make a decision when he had a chance to do so, but he did not do so. Why would he wait for America? What is the intelligence doing in this country? Who failed him? He must also take responsibility. Kwani walikuwa wana hand over to Jeka, yani ukisikia kila kitu, it is favoring Adani. Nothing completely favoring Kenya. Hata kujenga airport ingine, uliza Adani. Kwani Kenya niko, yani Kenya was being taken captive by this Indian Adani guy. This is capture. So there is an issue of responsibility, and therefore, the noise that we should be making is those who got kickbacks, those who are facilitating for this dangerous plan in this country to take responsibility. People should be jailed. People must be arrested. That's the truth. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.